Ashley Forley of Ashley Horse Training. I'm a Happy Horse, Happy Life instructor and mentor. I'm here today with one of my friend's horses, Miles, and we're going to show you how to help your horse relax and be slower by using spirals. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is walk a circle around this barrel. And I'm going to start pretty big. And you can see Miles is a pretty speedy guy. And instead of using 2 reins to control him, I'm going to keep making my circle smaller and smaller until he naturally wants to slow down. And you can see he's actually already slowing down. Now the important thing here is to notice that I'm not just pulling one rein. So I'm not just taking this rein and pulling. Because what will happen there is his body will bulge out that way. And that's really not what I'm looking for here. I want the whole body to come around the spiral. So I'm bringing both of my hands over where I want to go. And the blowing out is a sign of relaxation. And now I'm looking at the barrel, and we're just going to stop with his nose on the barrel. So I'm using those spirals to help him want to relax and slow down. Because Miles is going fast because he's tense. And I'm trying to release that tension. Okay. Now we're going to go spiral a different barrel. I'm going to back up. The back up is not great. I'm going to have to work on that. Like if I was giving that a score, 1 through 10, that's like a 3. So we'll work on that, but that's a different video. We're going to go do these spirals over here, the other direction. I'm going to start wide. Now I'm just walking. That's where I would suggest you start. But eventually I'll do them at the trot and then at the canter someday. And remember, I'm not just pulling one rein. I'm taking both of my hands and putting them where I want Miles to be. Looking ahead and around. I'm going to start making my circle smaller and smaller. And eventually, I'll change my focus. Like there, he got really slow. Change my focus to the barrel, put his nose on the barrel, and relax. Now, once they have the habit of relaxing, you could, when you feel them start to slow down, spiral back out. So I'm going to show you that one next. We're going to go back to this barrel. I'm going to start wide. And my goal is that he relaxes and slows down. So I could control his speed, and I do sometimes if I need to. But here I'm trying to get to his mind, get him to relax, release the adrenaline, and want to slow down. And I'm using these spirals to help bend through his body. Now there he's getting slower, so I'm going to spiral back out. So that time I decided, I'm going to keep going instead of stopping at the barrel, because he's got a really good habit now of spiraling to slow down. So now I'm going to pick up a trot. Just going to start trotting in my body. There, that's too fast already. So I'm going to spiral in. I'm putting my hands where I want him to go. That's better. I'm going to spiral out. Good boy. That's getting fast. I'm going to spiral in. When he feels good, I'll spiral out. When he gets fast there, I'm going to spiral in. Spiral in. Spiral in. Good. Back out. I'm going to be prepared here and spiral in. That was good. We're going to come down to the walk and all the way to the barrel. So I use the spirals there to help him want to slow down and to relax. And I didn't want to come all the way back to the walk right off the gate, or right out of the gate. So I spiraled back out. Now I'm going to go to that other barrel and do the same thing. There we go. That's a good release of tension. I'm going to start trotting in my body up into the trot here. If he gets fast, remember I'm not just pulling one rein, I'm putting both of my hands where I want my horse to go, on the trajectory of my circle. So that's a pretty good trot. I'm going to make my circle bigger. That feels good. That's really nice. So I didn't have to spiral in there. That was great. Just going to come down to the walk and put his nose on the barrel. Good boy. So I hope that gave you a good example of how you can use spirals and circles to help your horse relax and want to slow down a little bit. It's a great warm-up strategy, and then once your horse is relaxed and wanting to be slower and they're more supple through their body, you can work on other things that are either a little more advanced or fancier. So if you liked this video, be sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you soon.